Good morning and happy Sunday to you all. Hope you're doing well wherever you may find yourself on this fine day. We're going to see some much calmer conditions. No rain, a little breezy at times, but no rain is going to be falling from the sky. Watch out, there has been some reports of some patchy fog across some of our hometowns today, but that'll eventually burn off as we get closer and after the sunrise hour too. Calm Monday, less wind, and we're still monitoring closely of Tuesday's system right now, showcasing some very interesting signs that this is going to be one of those severe weather outbreaks we have to keep a close eye on for you there too. But meanwhile, starting things off in the 40s and 50s just before sunrise. As you can kind of tell here, we're about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were yesterday about this time of the morning. Now again, radar's quiet. We'd love to see a quiet radar scanning the skies. Really not much falling by no means. This is the same system that brought the rain for us yesterday. It's producing a good snowstorm for the Northeast, where they're seeing the first snow in about 2 years, a big snow anyway. So some of these big cities up there are finally beginning to pick up a winter precipitation. This is our next storm system. It's going to kind of tap down to the Gulf of Mexico, giving us some enhanced rainfall for us for going into Tuesday night, especially in the overnight hours into Wednesday morning. Winds are coming in now out of the north. That's what we're watching here for today. They'll continue to be breezy at times too. Here we are by lunchtime seeing those breezes about 10 to 20 miles an hour. Those will continue on as we go through the rest of tonight. Things will eventually calm down by sunrise tomorrow morning. So if you are heading out to work and school, it's still going to be breezy at times, but it's not going to be a breezy where you're not going to be needing things blowing across your yard. So there's a plus with that too. The rest of today, though, we'll start to see a mix of clouds and sunshine. 50s will be our friends today. Maybe a sprinkle or blip there, but other than that, don't expect to see any rain widespread for sure. Lows tonight will fall down in the 40s. We'll wake up to near freezing tomorrow morning, so most of us will be waking up on the cold side, maybe with a few clouds at times too, as clouds will be increasing later in the day on Monday night going into Tuesday in advance of our first alert weather day. We've been giving you this notice since Thursday, so here we are several days out now forecasting the storm to happen. And you kind of see here some of our concern we're watching is for heavy rainfall, 1 to 2 inches of rain. These wind gusts, we're monitoring that one closely there, because that could potentially result in some power outages if this continues to verify as is. So that is the next concern we're watching with this too. So here we go through Tuesday, pretty quiet right there in the morning, so really not much of an issue. This is going to be a similar performance as the system we saw Saturday, starting to snow in the north, and then everything turns over to rainfall. Rainfall for us too. We'll get a first break in the mid-morning, another break, and then this is the activity we're watching. This is the line that could produce some strong storms between about 7 p.m. and midnight is when the best opportunity for anything that would be watching to keep an eye on. This is out of here by later than midnight. Kind of see here, we've got a slight risk of severe weather for south of 264 Greenville, north of Rocky Mount, Edgecombe, Nash County, seeing a marginal risk of that weather too. So that's something we're keeping in mind. Something else to consider is all this rainfall we're about to see here. This is overall since the last week, the last 2 systems we've had 1 to 2 inches. Can't roll out some higher amounts with this too. Now here's the future wind gusts. These are not the sustained winds. These are the gusts here. And we're not even seeing rain yet at this hour at 4 a.m. on Tuesday. And you kind of see this southerly flow, just winds of ushering in at 40, 50 miles an hour already here. Here we are at lunchtime seeing the high gust. This is before the storm eventually arrives here. You kind of see here we're already picking up on these 50, 60 plus mile per hour wind gusts. Here's the storm itself finally moving across the state at this hour. And you see these higher gusts here. This is going to be something to closely watch, because if these wind gusts continue to verify as is, there could be the potential for some rotating storms in between of all this. So something to watch out for as we get closer to Tuesday. But let's enjoy today. I think we're much well-deserved after the rain we saw on your Saturday. Breezy at times. These west breezes continue to pick up. Lows tonight will fall near freezing once again. So another cold night is in the making for us. Our coastal 5-day forecast, you kind of see this here. We've highlighted Tuesday as our first alert weather day, remaining breezy at times as well. And then again, your next 8 days inland here will go from the mid-50s today to the 40s tomorrow. Watching this here. And of course, these storms will be out of here by Wednesday overnight in the morning hour. They'll turning colder the week ahead, watching another system by next Friday.